sustain this level of damage.
It's time to remind ourselves of our top three, who are Singh, Hamilton and Alexander Albon. Sadly, it's time to say goodbye as free practice is over. However, we'll be back shortly for more Formula One action.
Good day today. Let's have your take on it. You spent a lot of time on the track during practice. Does the car have enough reliability to sustain that? Do you have any comments about this team? Appreciate your time.
replacing if it takes too much damage.
A warm welcome to all of you watching at home to today's Azerbaijan Grand Prix, and a race that in its short history has already proven no stranger to drama. A fourth row start is just about as likely to give you a podium as a pole position would. And remember, in 2017 and 2018, both Lance Stroll and then Sergio Perez took surprise podiums here. With 20 turns and a length of 3.7 miles, Baku City Circuit in the heart of the Azerbaijan capital is a real test of a driver's endurance, patience and precision. 90-degree corners through Sector 1 lead into a tightening uphill sprint as we start to circle around the old city. Then a 1.4-mile chase flat out through Sector 3 towards the finish line. Anthony Davidson joins me once again in the commentary box, and it's fantastic to have you with us here today. But I'm curious, as a man with experience out on the track, how do you stop those pre-race nerves from becoming overwhelming when you're lining up on the grid?
But from the moment qualifying's over, you start to feel the adrenaline in your body build up and the buzz in your stomach as you anticipate the run down into turn 1. It's all a bit like going into battle, and the unknown situation makes you nervous. Those pre-race nerves are a good thing. The day you don't have them means that you don't care anymore. And of course, you have to make sure that all the procedures are second nature to you, so that they're not taking up too much of your capacity.
Before we begin, let's take a quick look at the grid lineup for today's race. Lewis Hamilton lines up on pole position, and it's Charles Leclerc in P2. As we continue through the rest of the grid today, we have Bottas, Vettel, Max Verstappen and Ricciardo, Perez, Albon, Stroll and Carlos Sainz, Gasly, Grosjean, Lando Norris, Singh, Ocon, Magnussen, Antonio Giovinazzi and Kimi Raikkonen, Latifi, Russell, Kvyat, they've taken a grid penalty, and Mahavir Raghunathan. Now, it's almost time for lights out, so let's go down to the track.
Okay, how was the pull away? You'll have a bit more grip than that on the start, but we need to warm the tyres properly now. Make sure you get some heat into the brakes as well. Last race, we're in the bottom half. Everything looks good on the power unit cycle, so let's concentrate on bringing tyres and brakes up to temperature. protected for the time being. If it takes too much damage. Your overtake button more, it's time to utilize some of this energy. DRS is being enabled this lap. We can use DRS when you are within 1 second of the car ahead and in the DRS zone. Let's overtake. Is coming in for his stop. Exit now. Up to speed now. Let's get some heat into those tires. There's 5 laps of fuel remaining. Is 7.4 seconds. see you in Parc Ferme.
Here we are then, it's victory in Azerbaijan. Great work from the whole team here at the track and back at the factory as well. And some pretty handy driving for good measure. And I can see the drivers starting to approach the podium for the victory celebrations. A real team victory today. Let's see what effect this result has had on the drivers' standings. It wasn't the best weekend for our championship leader, and their advantage at the top has been reduced. So, Anthony Davidson, who would you rank as your driver of the day?
Kimi Räikkönen is my standout today. Nothing you could construe as showboat.
So that was an exciting race from our perspective. Let's have yours. You were cutting your way through the field during the race. We all underestimated you, didn't we? You had a bit of contact today. Who was at fault there? Do you think you were lucky not to end your race with that crash? Great. Well, that's everything.
Morning, boss. This week's income from the sponsors has cleared, and we're making good profit against our running costs.